Out of all the immigrants that are in the US, I know for a fact I'm in the top 10 most illegal looking ones. And not once since Donald Trump has been president have I feared for my life. Have I felt threatened? Have I felt like I don't belong here? I've never felt the need to carry my passport around, carry my birth certificate around. And that's all because I don't listen to fake news.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got to react to this white apologist, Krystal Ball. This woman used to be on The Hill a while back and used to actually make some sense because she kind of spoke out at least somewhat, at least she pretended to at first, against like the COVID lockdowns and all that stuff. Then she kind of started slowly showing her true colors and started kind of sounding like a Democrat propagandist, though at the time she did criticize the Democrats a lot. But now she is a straight up shield. She basically divorced her husband and left him to get with Kyle Kalinske. This is a radical left Democrat who's been on YouTube for years, even though it's kind of hilarious because nobody knows who this guy is whenever I talk about him. But he's been on YouTube for years and he's been extremely radical. And ever since she got with him, his influence has kind of made her just go bonkers and bananas, because anything that is extremely left wing, like this lady believed that Kamala Harris was going to win in a landslide all 7 swing states.
What do you got?
Good place to queue up mine. Let's go ahead and put my map up on the screen. Mine is a little simpler to explain because I do have the Kamala landslide scenario. And by landslide, I mean that she wins some level of victory in all 7 of the swing states. I'm not giving her Iowa. No, Ann Selzer says, but potentially that is in play because I'm just not that bold.
A few moments later.
Krystal Ball, I had you on the show recently and you declared that Kamala Harris would win all 7 swing states. It would seem your crystal ball, if you don't mind me saying this, is a little cracked.
So you got to be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You got to be a straight up Looney Tune, and you got to have none of your freaking marbles. You done lost all of them joints if you thought that Kamala Harris was going to even come close to winning that election, and yet here we are. And now she's saying she doesn't understand why, if you're a person of color, first off, people don't like saying person of color, so why the hell are you still saying that? But she's saying, I don't understand why people of color would vote against their own interest and support ICE. We're going to get to how dumb this lady is. Let's go ahead and react to this. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
Something else you said you'd had it with are minorities in ICE.
I mean, that connects to this, right?
Yeah.
It's like, not only do you have no moral compass, and how many times have you seen these guys? They've got their masks on, so you can't see their whole face. But what you can see, it's like a brown skin tone and a dude who looks like his last name is probably like Lopez or Hernandez or something. It's like, what is wrong with you? Not only do you not have morality, apparently you don't have self-preservation. I mean, these people hate you. They hate you. They hate your family. They hate your kids. They hate your future grandkids. They don't think you belong here. You're not a quote unquote heritage American. You're never going to belong. And you're the one implementing the violent force against your own community. I just can't wrap my head around that.
So we're going to talk about how stupid this is. I'm going to break this down before I get into a couple additional clips here. So first off, she talked about morality. So what's immoral about taking people who literally broke the law to enter the country and just sending them back to where they came from? What's immoral about that? Hey, we got to send you home. That's like saying if somebody breaks into your house and becomes a squatter, you can't kick them the hell up out of your house. They already have some stupid laws like that in place. And most people agree when they hear about them that, hey, that sounds stupid. The same logic should apply to a nation. So what the heck are you talking about? And what is moral about tens of thousands of people, potentially even hundreds of thousands of people dying from fentanyl? What is moral about that? What's moral about human trafficking? What's moral about child sex trafficking that increase drastically? The cartels making all-time profits. What's moral about that? What's moral about all these illegal aliens who apparently came in and mysteriously disappeared? You never wondered, hey, where'd all the people go? Suddenly at one point we kind of stopped hearing as much about them. And we stopped hearing about all these benefits that they're getting, taxpayer benefits with free food, clothing, shelter, all that stuff. It's because they started getting jobs, and not just under the table jobs. They got all their legal paperwork in place and they started working jobs that American citizens should have. And you know what they said? Hey, unemployment rate is low because you know why? They had all them dang illegal aliens working jobs with fake paperwork, fake I-9s, fake social security numbers, fake everything. Some of them had legal social security numbers. Most of them have fake social security numbers. Most of the people that are still here today are using fake paperwork. Even I didn't know to what extent, but I learned more about it. And man, it's dang near all of them. It's like almost 100% of illegal aliens manage to get fake paperwork, and they work pretty much wherever the hell they want. They're literally driving trucks. They're working right next to you. If you wonder why people don't speak English at certain places, that's why. It's because they wasn't from here to begin with, and they're certainly not a legal alien. And the last thing I'll say is in regard to hating people, guys, hello, this is America. America has been the land of the free and has had immigration, legal immigration for forever. There's always been Asian, Indian, Hispanic, black people, and everything in between here. Nobody, is there certain points in history where people hated on some of these people? Yeah, absolutely. But in terms of 2025 today, you got to be a freaking moron to say what this dumb dodo brain said. Like Kyle Kalinske, I don't know what the heck he done did to this lady's mind because her brain is warped. These people hate you. Shut up. You freaking idiot. You think that if they hated you so much, why would they vote in Byron Donalds, Wesley Hunt, Condoleezza Rice? Like, why are these people getting voted in? Why is Candace Owens, like, basically, even though she's saying a lot of stuff I don't agree with these days, why is she like literally one of the fastest growing YouTubers on the entire platform after she got let go from the Daily Wire? A black woman. These people are stupid, guys. Like Anna Navarro's on The View. There's people in place and in power, even though I don't like Anna Navarro. I'm just pointing out conservative. It got conservative and Democrat leaning people all over everywhere that are extremely popular people. So to just assume that, well, ICE just hates you and your family, that's not true at all. They just don't want people coming in illegally and for us to be paying for their benefits. Who the hell wants to do that? That sounds stupid as hell. Like, hey, just come in. I know you ain't really pay no taxes and you broke the law to get here, but just stay here. You know, just take the hotel rooms and drive up the cost of that. Hey, just take all the food, drive up the cost of that. Take all the jobs, drive down the wages for that. No the hell wants that. That's effing stupid. Only people with a lot of money who it doesn't affect would think that this is a good idea. And Krystal Ball is one of the biggest freaking idiots that I've ever seen. It's unbelievable how stupid this lady is. I can't believe at one point I actually used to respect anything that this freaking moron used to say. But anyway, guys, there's plenty of clips here, and I'll react to one of them where even some young scholars are saying that they don't agree with illegal immigration. Like, how the hell did we get to the point? Man, illegal immigration is fine. It's immoral to deport them. It's freaking driving me bananas. Even listening to that less than a minute clip pissed me to freak off because she's trying to call people stupid who followed the law and waited 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, longer maybe, for their family to do the right thing. And this dummy just says anybody who just flooded in the border should just let them stay. It's all good. You freaking moron. Why the hell would anybody think that that's fair? That's like saying, hey, if you rob a bank, if I work hard my whole life, 'cause I've been working hard my whole life to get all the credentials I got, and then somebody just goes and robs a bank that's black, hey, that's one of your people. Why would you want them to go to jail for robbing a bank? They're just on the come up. What's wrong with you? They hate you too. Like, shut the hell up, lady. I work my ass off for everything I got. I don't want some stupid idiots to just cut the line, breaking the law. Like, you got to be so freaking stupid to even think how this lady thinks. I don't understand how she probably thinks she's smart as hell too. That's what's crazy. But anyway, guys, here's a quick clip. If I can turn the audio on. Okay, here we go.
I myself come from an immigrant family. I'm Guatemalan. And for us, like, seeing the new immigrants come in, it's just, they're more violent. It's more chaos. They do more bad than anything. And we've been here for longer than them. And it's starting to affect us more because, like, stuff is getting stolen. They're making us look bad as immigrants if we stayed longer than them.
I agree with the idea of mass deportation, largely. You have criminals in this country who are destroying our nation. They're coming in here, getting earmarked bills and policies to open up businesses, get free housing, get easier access than those who are legally immigrated to this country to welfare and other benefits. So, like, as a taxpayer, we have to pay for these guys to have luxuries of life, and we don't get anything.
Boom. Like, how hard is that to understand? I posted a video a long time ago when I started this channel. People in Chicago, black folks, saying that they've been promised benefits, they've been promised reparations, they've been promised to grow the city, because the city, like, you know, a bunch of places are really run down. That's how it is in every Democrat-led city, where a bunch of black people keep voting for the same idiots, and the city just stays run down, and pretty much every building is dilapidated forever. And they keep voting for people that say that they're going to revitalize the parks, revitalize the schools, build new schools. They're gonna help them basically gentrify without pushing the people out, so make it like low cost, affordable housing. They say all of these things. None of this stuff ever happens, and then illegal aliens just flooded into Chicago, and then these people started crying like, wait a minute, like, why are these people getting a bunch of money and housing and free clothes and prepaid credit cards? I mean, they got everything, and they even gave people jobs. I mean, it's just totally ridiculous to think that, oh, you're stupid if you support ICE. Like, lady, man, I'm trying not to get too freaking disrespectful here, but this is some of the dumbest commentary that I think I've ever seen. Why don't you try asking people? Like, these people are so busy with their head up their own freaking ass cheeks that they can't think, like, you know, why don't I ask these people? Why not try to understand what these people all just think that they're so smart. They never ask anybody anything. They never research anything. They just get on TV, get onto their little podcasts and shows and just start spouting off nonsense. I get on here and I show you guys things that people are saying. I'm actually doing the research. I'm doing this every dang gum day. These people get paid way more than me, and they're not doing a damn thing except getting on there and it's a bunch of bullshit coming out of their mouth. It's freaking nonsense. Nobody should respect this lady. Breaking Points is what she's on. Okay, Breaking Points. I think that they have it set up where they only make money off of subscriptions. Anybody who has a Breaking Point subscription should cancel that mother effer right the freak now, because this is some of the dumbest commentary. I think that the guy she used to work with, his name's Cigar, I think he's real afraid because he knows. I've watched a little bit of them, because I think they still put the show on YouTube or something. I watched a little bit of them, and he's got to be afraid, like, man, she's gonna ruin it. She's too much of a propagandist, and she didn't used to be like that. I would hate to start a business endeavor with somebody, and they're kind of like moderate at first, because she seemed like she was. And then they get with a new husband, and all of a sudden they just turn into some leftist propagandist. I'm surprised that she didn't go for more piercings, more tattoos, shave all her dang hair off. The way in the direction that she's going, she never seems happy anymore. She used to actually smile. Now she just seems like she's always angry and upset and just ready to just cuss everybody to freak out, because that's what happens when you are a leftist. This is what happens to you. Your mind gets effed up. You get angry, you get sad, you get depressed. Nothing makes you happy anymore, except for seeing people like Kirk get hurt. That makes people happy on the left. But anybody who has a good spirit, believes in God, believes in real morals and values, are people out here living their life, living their best life, living a life filled with life and joy and light, not darkness and nihilism like Krystal Ball here. But guys, let me know what you think. Do you just hate every Mexican? Do you just hate black people? Do you just watch my channel because you hate me? Or do you just hate stupidity, race hustling, leftist propaganda, men and women's sports, open borders? Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you guys watching The Black Anomaly. Rising channel. I'm out. Big shout out to my members, 655, Cat 3309, and Noodle. Could not do it without you.
It's like, what is wrong with you?
Shut up, bitch!